Hey, what's up guys, and thanks for tuning into the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Saint Seiya Saint Cloth Myth EX Capricorn Shura God Cloth from the Soul of Gold miniseries. But if you're new to the channel or you haven't already done so, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss another review. Now, let's get started. So we got a nice big box here. We got Capricorn Shura in his God Cloth. Very, very nice looking. I love the wings on this guy. Look at all the intricate detailing on his cloth. We got the Capricorn God Cloth object mode sketched out here. Very nice. Here we see in the corner, we actually see the 30th anniversary of Saint Seiya. So this figure was actually released during the year that was Saint Seiya's 30th anniversary, and I believe that was 2016. Yeah, so it was released 5 years ago. Extremely expensive now, so if you haven't found one yet, good luck. Now on this side, we got him throwing his Excalibur attack. On the other side, we have the Capricorn object mode, God Cloth object mode. On the top here, we see Saint Cloth Myth EX Capricorn Shura God Cloth from the Soul of Gold miniseries. On the bottom, we got a bust shot of Shura. And on the back, we got him throwing his Excalibur attack, charging up his Excalibur, the cloth object mode, and some of the faces and the helmet or the mask that comes with him. So yeah, that's it for the box. I'm gonna put them off this side. And let's bring in the object mode. And this thing looks amazing. Let's see here. Now, if you watched my earlier review with the Capricorn Shura, the Gold Cloth, you'll see that basically it's very similar, except now that the Capricorn is prancing up now and grows a pair of bladed wings, and his horns just get huge and curved, and it just looks amazing. Now, if we bring him in close here, look under these wings, and the stand drops, we see all these intricate detailing here on the cloth, on the armor pieces, which is, I think, just looks really amazing. And that's what really sets apart these God Cloths from the regular version, is just all the intricate detailing. Forgive the dustiness. He's been sitting on my shelf for like 3-4 years now. And yeah, I think now it's time to finally put him on the figure itself. Now, the stand it comes with, it actually comes with the figure, and I don't know if you can see that. That is the Capricorn symbol. Of course, this is backwards because you'd be looking at it from the top. But this actually just pegs in. You see there, right? I don't know if you can see that, right under that right arm right there. I noticed that if I plug it in all the way, it's too short, and it kind of, if you're setting everything down, it kind of leans forward like that. But if you don't plug it all the way, it kind of sits flush, but it's kind of loose. He is able to stand by himself if you just lean it just right. Now, this surface here isn't the best. It's kind of like a soft foam surface. But if I bring him in close, if I lean him here on the table, it's a little better, but not really. But he can stand by himself if you just find that perfect tipping point, that balance point. But I'm not going to risk him breaking on me, because I don't want to spend, I don't know how much he's worth, like $500-600 now to get a replacement. So I'm just going to put him there. I'm going to bring in the regular gold object mode so you can kind of take a look, get a comparison of how these things are. Now, you can see, much smaller, and definitely not as exciting. If you bring him in close, you see that all this armor barely has any engraving on it. There's a little bit on his skirt armor, and a little bit on his chest, but everything else is kind of just bare compared to all the detailing that's on this. But it's, without a doubt, the same guy. It's a goat, and he just kind of jumps up, like I said, grows a pair of wings, his horns start curving around and get really just crazy looking, and he also grows a pair of horns out from under his chin. So there's that. Now let's bring in the figure himself. Here we have Shura, and very, very nice looking. Got a nice darkish blue hair, the face. And I will bring in the regular gold figure as well, just to compare the figures themselves. But before we get into any of that, let's go over articulation. Head is on a hinge and a swivel. Base of the neck is on a ball joint. Make sure that still faces straight. Shoulders are on ball joints. I think you get some butterfly rotate movement there. Now this is really loose. I don't know if you can see that. So this is a older figure compared to the revived Capricorn that I showed off recently, but when I will show in a second. It's not as bad as some of the other ones that I have, but this still can get a little annoying there. We get full rotation here at the shoulder, hinge that goes out to 90, bicep rotation, we got 180 bend that goes up that much, and we got ball hinge at the wrist. Now, torso diaphragm bends forward that much and back this much. There is a extend and collapse feature due to the armoring process for the core. We got a a waist swivel, which is squeaky, so that's tight at least. We got legs that kick forward this far, kick back that far. We can do the splits here. We also have rotation here at the thigh. This is a little loose. This side is a little bit better, but not by much. We got a knee bend that goes up that much. Rotation at the ankle. Ankle pivot that goes in this much, which is actually not a lot, and goes out that much. And we got a toe pivot that goes up that much. So pretty decent articulation. A little bit loose in some areas than I would like, but definitely not terrible. Now, I mean, the best way to test this is just give this a shake. And that holds up pretty well, so I'm not too worried about that. Now, let's bring in the regular Capricorn figure so you can guys actually take a look between the two. So here on the left-hand side, I have the God version, and this is the regular version. So first thing I want us to take a look is just the head. Now, I think he definitely looks a bit more smoother than this guy. He doesn't look as like serious and dead as this guy does. His eyes are definitely more picked out. You can actually see more of the blue than this one here. Hairstyle is pretty much identical. This one's slightly lighter in blue, whereas this one's almost black. Purple is pretty much the same. The shoulders are the same here. I don't know if you remember from my Gemini Saga video, the shoulders are actually different. That's because Gemini Saga, the regular gold one, was actually the first EX figure to be released. So they actually, I guess they were just starting out, and then they realized that probably this style of shoulder is better than the other one. So down the body is about the same. The only difference, of course, is the feet. This one is the God. This one's the regular. This one's obviously got bigger feet. He's got a heel, and he's got detailing on the top, whereas this guy does not. So yeah, there's that. So, without further ado, I'm going to take off all the armor off of the Capricorn God object mode, and I will armor Shura up, and I will be right back. And here we have Capricorn Shura in the gold God Cloth. Let's bring him in close. Very, very nice looking. I love the intricate detailing, especially on his thigh armor. Got all these nice engravings, as well as the lower leg. I like how the gold gods are more of a... Like, the main color is like a whitish muted gold, while they also have this more of a yellowish gold trim around it. I feel like that just looks really nice. It just brings out the color. These nice wings. As we can see, the horns of the object mode actually wrap around the wings, and it gives him the armor wings, which look really, really cool. And these are actually articulated a little bit, not a lot. Just get them. Now, these can move up and down. They are on hinges. I'm just going to turn this guy around so we can look. You can also move in and out like this, as well as rotate. So that's very, very cool. And these wings can separate a little bit. Show you that. You can kind of spread out just like that. Not a lot, just a little bit. So that's pretty cool as well. Let's close them down. And we can see kind of on the back, it's a little bare down here, but up here in the skirt armor, we still get these nice details. And yeah, we got these double layered shoulder pads. We can see extra piece down here. This is plastic, but the main shoulder pads are still metal. We got these big spikes on the side as well. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for the cloth. So let's take a look at some of the accessories that this guy comes with. So in addition to the serious face that we have on him right now, we have a smiling, smirking face. We have a closed eye, smirking face. We have a screaming face. And we also have a closed eye, serious face. Now to switch the faces, pretty simple. Just like the regular gold cloth, we're going to hold onto the head, pull off the front hairpiece, and then we're going to pull off the face. Sometimes the back hairpiece usually comes off with that. Or rather, the back hairpiece will... There we go. Perfect. And let's make him smile. Why not? And we're going to take these two pegs, peg them onto the bottom set of holes here on the head. Just like that. Press that all the way in, make sure it fits. And we're going to take our hairpiece and just plug it right on. And here we got Shura all happy. So that's for the faces. For his helm, this is his... I guess his helmet is more of a mask. Now, if you remember my regular gold cloth review, you'll kind of notice that this is kind of like a fusion between the two versions of the helm that Shura actually had when he was just a regular gold cloth. The manga version was more of a mask like this, but the anime version was more of a giant helm, but the horns on the anime version were more, they were like clean and smooth, while the manga version has segments. But this just kind of combines both. We got a mask as well as these giant smooth golden horns, and I think that just looks very nice. It's very simple, but gets the job done. And for the helm, we have a separate piece of hair. You see we got a little peg and a notch on the top, which is made to peg into this peg right here. And to make things simple, we'll just do that right now. We're just going to line things up. Give that a push. Make sure that goes all the way. Just like that. Then from there, we're going to take this front hairpiece off one more time, and we're just going to replace it with this new piece. And make sure everything pegs in. And here we have Shura with his helm. And I think that looks very, very nice. Just like that. And last but not least, he comes with a bunch of hands. He actually doesn't come with that many accessories compared to the regular gold release, but that's okay. So he has the fists that are on him right now. He has his signature Excalibur Hands, Holy Sword Excalibur Hands, able to cut through anything. He has his open palm hands. He has his half relaxed claw hands. And he has these, I'm not sure what these are for. They're kind of like trigger finger hands. They're not the Bruce Lee hands, if you remember from the regular gold release, but I have no idea what these are for. So if anyone knows what these are for, please let me know in the comments below. So to switch the hands, let's give him his Excalibur hand, like right here. What we're gonna do is grab the forearm, we're gonna pop the fist right off, just like that. Make sure he can stand, good. It's actually one of the more solid ones, which is really nice. We're gonna take this hand armor piece, gonna pop that right off. And we're gonna bring in our new hand, put this armor piece on just like that, and plug that right in. And here we have Shura with his Excalibur hand. Very, very simple. And that's pretty much it for the accessories. So let's take a quick look at some comparisons here. Here we have him next to a fellow gold god. This is Gemini Saga, if you remember from my earlier review. And again, because he is a gold god, he has a nice set of wings. Very, very nice looking. You can see there's a lot of intricate detailing with these gold gods, and that's what kind of sets them apart from the regular gold releases. Because pretty much all the gods, except for Poseidon, I don't know why, have wings. So there's that. And because we looked at this guy earlier, here is the regular gold version of Capricorn Shura. I'm just going to bring them in close so you can take a better look and see the differences and the similarities between these guys. Now, first of all, obviously the helm, if you look at it, it's the same. Can we focus? Kinda. It's not really focusing, but I guess you can kind of see it. We got a mask with these horns coming off of the top. We also got spiky shoulder pads. These guys are much more spikier than this one here. We see we got the swirls on this chest right here. We got this skirt piece. We got these little thigh armor pieces. The only difference is that on the god, on this side, there's much more molded, intricate detailing, whereas this one here is just clean and bare. And I mean, down here, the legs, similar as well. We got the swirls on the calves. We got the swirls over here as well. And of course, the god has the huge wings, whereas the regular one does not. He does come with a cape, though, so I guess that's a win. So, yeah. That's it for Capricorn Shura Gold God Cloth. Very, very nice figure. Love the wings, love the armor. He's a pretty solid figure compared to some of the other gold God Cloths. So, yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. And until next time, guys, take care.